With the DORA deadline fast approaching, which is on 17 January 2025, it's time to get prepared. DORA, the Digital Operational Resilience Act. In this video, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about DORA. Let's break down who DORA applies to, why it matters for your financial business, and the key pillars you need to know. I'll give you a quick guide on the steps to stay compliant and resilient, whether you are a small firm or a big player. This video will give you the clarity and action steps to take before the deadline hits. Stay tuned. The DORA is an exciting new regulation designed to make financial institutions in the EU more resilient against digital threats. DORA ensures that banks, insurance companies, and even their tech partners have strong protection against cyber risks. While DORA is an EU regulation, its reach extends beyond the borders of the EU, meaning it can apply to companies outside the EU in certain circumstances. In DORA, ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology. This refers to technology systems, networks, and infrastructure that enable the storage, transmission, and processing of data. DORA applies to all financial institutions within the EU, regardless of their headquarters. Non EU companies providing critical ICT services like cloud or data centers to EU financial institutions must also comply with DORA regulation. EU subsidiaries of foreign firms must adhere to DORA, which applies to all entities in the EU financial sector. While DORA doesn't require third party providers to have a physical presence in the EU, financial institutions must conduct rigorous due diligence, risk assessments, and ensure compliance, especially for critical services they provide. Five reasons why we need to care about DORA. Let's dive into the real impact of DORA. The personal accountability and penalty that makes this a game changer for financial leaders. Let's dive into real impact of DORA. Here are five compelling reasons why you must care about DORA. First, personal liability for leadership. Top executives are on the hook. Non compliance means personal accountability. Leaders can face legal consequences if their company falls short. Hefty financial penalties. Think the cost of non compliance is negligible? Think again. The fines for failing to meet DORA requirements are steep and could severely impact your bottom line. Global reach and EU presence requirement. DORA isn't just for EU based companies. If you are providing services to EU financial institution, you are in scope, no matter where you are based. Intra-group ICT providers. If your internal ICT providers aren't up to par, you are in trouble. DORA holds even your in house teams accountable for operational resilience. Post Brexit impact on UK entities. UK firms, please take note. Brexit doesn't shield you from DORA. If you are serving EU financial companies, DORA compliance is still a must. It's time to act. Don't risk falling behind. DORA isn't just about adopting technology, it's about protecting it. Now let's dive into the key elements or pillars of DORA. DORA isn't just a set of rules, it's a full on blueprint for digital resilience crafted to protect financial entities from the modern day minefield of ICT risks. So, what's at the heart of DORA? First up, every financial entity must build a comprehensive, well documented ICT risk management framework, one that's regularly reviewed and updated to address emerging risks. It's about ensuring clarity in rules and responsibilities so that everyone knows who's accountable when it counts. DORA emphasizes a framework centered on identification, protection, prevention, detection, response, and recovery with strong focus on backup restoration, learning, and evolving. To make it work, organizations must adopt the right systems, protocols, tools, and stay aligned with technical standards for maximum security and resilience. Next, we have got business continuity and disaster recovery. Think of this as your organization's survival kit. DORA insists on having robust policies in place to ensure quick recovery after any ICT related incident. No one's waiting around. You're backup and running fast. DORA standardizes how ICT incidents are classified. This means that no matter where an incident happens within the EU, there's a clear harmonized approach for categorizing it. And if a major incident occurs, financial entities have to report it to the authorities within 24 hours. Not only that, they are required to dive into the root cause analysis and keep providing follow up reports so that the whole picture is clear. And it doesn't stop at reporting. DORA emphasizes operational resilience ongoing testing. This isn't a set it and forget it framework. Financial entities need to regularly test their ICT systems and controls. For those significant players in the industry, DORA even mandates advanced testing, including threat led penetration testing. These tests are designed to mimic real cyber threats to see where vulnerabilities might be hiding. It's a proactive way to keep systems resilient. This include different assessments like security assessment, physical security review, scanning software, source code reviews, scenario based tests, compatibility tests, performance tests, etc. Now let's talk about ICT third party risk. DORA wants financial entities to manage these risks thoroughly. This means regular risk assessments, due diligence, and rock solid contracts with ICT providers. Contracts need to cover everything from SLAs to clear exit plans so there's no loose ends if a third party relationship needs to end. And monitoring doesn't stop there. DORA requires continuous security checks on these providers for the entire contract lifecycle. Subcontracting and concentration risks, DORA's on top of that too. Entities need to be aware of risks associated with subcontracting and avoid over relying on just one or two providers. Diversification is key here. Finally, DORA brings in a spirit of collaboration. This last but not least pillar is for information and intelligence sharing. It encourages financial entities to work together and share cyber threat intelligence through trusted communities. This collective approach helps everyone in the industry stay one step ahead, exchanging best practices and proactively defending against cyber threats. So, if your organization is a financial entity, it's the time to embrace DORA's pillars. It's about building a culture of resilience, keeping systems safe, and staying prepared for any challenge that comes your way in the digital age. I hope you found this video resourceful. See you in another video. Till then, happy learning.